amid the prospect of additional protests outside their arena the day before the funeral for an unarmed black man shot by the police. The Sacramento Kings on Wednesday announced an alliance with Black Lives Matter Sacramento and other activist organizations to finance youth programs, once again signaling the N.B.A.'s progressive approach to social issues. The Kings said in a statement that their multi-year partnership with Black Lives Matter Sacramento and a Sacramento-based coalition called Build Black was aimed at investing in and broadening educational opportunities for Black young men and underserved members of the community. The move comes as the Kings, with their unique platform as the city's only major professional sports team, grapple with rising tensions in the wake of the fatal police shooting of Stephon Clark, 22, who was unarmed on March 18 when police officers shot him multiple times in his grandmother's backyard after responding to a report of vandalism. Protesters have already disrupted two Kings home games by gathering outside Golden One Center and preventing spectators from getting inside. After one of those games, Vivek Ranadive, a software tycoon who led a group that bought the Kings in 2013, stood on the court with a microphone and delivered an impassioned speech, pledging that the team would play an active role in the community after the shooting of Clark. The Kings were scheduled to host the Indiana Pacers on Thursday night. In recent years, an increasing number of N.B.A. players and coaches have used their celebrity to speak out on a host of social issues, and league officials, led by Commissioner Adam Silver, have encouraged them to do so, offering a stark contrast to their counterparts at the NFL, who have struggled to navigate their way through player protests. Miami Heat players posed for a picture wearing hooded sweatshirts in 2012 after the shooting death of Trayvon Martin in Sanford, Florida in 2014. Several prominent players, including LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, warmed up for games in t-shirts that declared, "I can't breathe," a rallying cry for protesters after a New York police officer's chokehold led to the death of Eric Garner on Staten Island. In 2016, four of the N.B.A.'s biggest stars, James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul and Dwyane Wade, opened the ESPY Awards by urging fellow athletes to push for change on issues of race, policing and violence. The N.B.A. also delayed scheduling an All-Star game in Charlotte, North Carolina, until the state revised its so-called bathroom bill, a law that had removed anti-discrimination protections for lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people. At the same time, two of the league's most respected coaches, Steve Kerr of the Golden State Warriors and Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs, have been outspoken critics of President Trump and his administration's policies. The Kings' official partnership with Black Lives Matter Sacramento, though, is the first of its kind and an indication, perhaps, of the movement's growing influence. As a part of that partnership, the Kings announced that they were creating an educational fund for Clark's children and co-sponsoring a forum for Black youth in Sacramento on Friday night. Kings players Vince Carter and Garrett Temple were scheduled to participate,